Hey, what's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there. I'm excited about today, just because I decided to make today, or I've decided to make today into like a two-part video. So you're gonna see a part one and part two. And today it's gonna be the part one. It's gonna be kind of like a reaction slash tribute to one of my most favorite MCs of all time, Sean Price. And to give you a little background, I mean, I didn't really delve into his music too much before until recently. And I don't know, I guess like, a lot of people are like, you should have known about Sean Price earlier. He's a god in the underground hip hop community. And I agree that he is, but, I've heard the name, but I never really, just like how you hear names in your genre of music, but you don't really pay attention, but you should have. That's where I was, or where I was, where I am with Sean P. And I'm kind of glad, in a way, that I got to discover his music later on, because obviously the older you get, the wiser you get. So when you hear the music, it hits you differently than when it did if you were like, in your teens or in your earlier age. So yeah, let's dive into it. The first part I got is Rap Professor. I'm gonna react to this song. I believe this song came out on his Imperious Rex album, and the second one is gonna be a live video that he did, a live session that he did on Sway, where he did Barbarian and Straight Music off of I believe Mike Tyson, which was his last album, his last solo album that came out. So, but without further ado, let's dive into it. One of my favorite rappers of all time, hands down. If you don't know who he is, I suggest you dive into his music, starting with Monkey Bars. That album is just, so well put together that for a first album, as a solo artist, that's phenomenal. And you can check out the group that he was in was Helta Skelta with Rock, and their first album, I think it's called Nocturnal. I still bang that shit to this day, man. So yeah, without further ado, I'm excited. I'm wearing my R.A. the Rugged Man shirt, and only reason is because Sean P is right here, right to my left. All right, y'all, let's dive in.
Thus it shall be, Imperious Rex.
Yo, rap professor, acknowledge the scholarship, no scholarship. Wordplay wizard, give it P on the llama spit.
He said wordplay wizard given the P when the llama spit. See, that's the problem with Sean Price. Like, if I was to rate my reactions, if I was to make them into a video game, like Sean Price is like the final boss. Cause, sometimes he drops shit where your mind's like, what the fuck did I just witness? And it's like taking me like days sometimes to decipher what the fuck he's saying. And that's what I love about artists, underground hip hop artists, and that's what I love about Sean Price. It's like they make you think. Sean Price just takes it to another level. And just a little bit, like Sean Price, the way he acts, the way he carries himself reminds me of Patrice O'Neal. If you guys don't know who he was pretty much deemed the funniest man America never knew. And there's so many similarities between the two. They both had the epitome of I don't give a fuck attitude. If you thought you didn't give a fuck, you need to look at their interviews, look at their, look at Patrice's stand-up, or look at P's interview, Sean Price's interview, and just know, you just get the feeling that they don't give a fuck. And I just enjoy that way too much. So it's a pretty crazy loss that we've had, losing him back in 2015, but I'm glad that he's left such big discography for us to listen over and over again. So I had to say that one of my favorite rappers, and I also say Sean P is in my top 3, and I don't even know who the other top 2 are. So yeah, that should tell you something.
Professor, acknowledge the scholarship, no scholarship. Wordplay wizard, give it P on the llama spit. Follow this, those who don't fuck it, they face abolishment. Suckers slurp snickers and psychologically swallow dick. Shit, this ain't the same Sean from the last album. Don't smoke weed or smoky seed when I blast barrels. Clap.
He said, don't smoke weed, I smoke the seed when I blast.
This ain't the same Sean from the last album. Don't smoke weed or smoky seed when I blast barrels. Clap Harold in the ride with Kane. Niggas get burnt lyrically, I'm supplying the flame.
dudes get burned lyrically. I'm supplying the flame. No underground rapper remotely even comes close to P, man. I don't know. I'll say right now, he's probably my number one most favorite MC of all time. And that's saying really big words. I know that for a fact. But every song of his, the way he goes, the way he flows, the way he rhymes, I mean, just everything is just so well put together, man. And like the way he pauses, makes it even
Clap
better.
Harold in the ride with Kane. Niggas get burned.
It's just dirty.
Lyrically and psychologically swallowed dick. Shit, this ain't the same Sean from the last album. Don't smoke weed or smoky seed when I blast barrels. Clap Harold in the ride with Kane. Niggas get burnt lyrically, I'm supplying the flame. Providing the cane. So pure I don't cut on it. Track ain't cracking, let's rock on it. Like who the fuck want it?
He said track ain't crack until there's ruck on it. How do you come up with this shit, man?
So pure I don't cut on it. Track ain't cracking, let's rock on it. Like who the fuck want it? Cricket noise in the background. Niggas quiet, can't do a thing when I smash down. Claiming you king, broke the guard, I will snatch crown. Put it back on my head, I'm taking it back now. Sean Price on some new and improved shit. Life is a chess game, I'm strategic with movements. You move, bitch.
Life is a chess game. I strategically move, bitch.
With improved shit. Life is a chess game, I'm strategic with movements. You move, bitch. Checkmate. Yeah.
Obligatory Sean P. Let's go.
Listen, I'm the magnificent, the mathematical, magical misfit.
I'm the magnificent, the mathematical, magical misfit? First of all, how do you come up with that, right? And how do you break that shit down, y'all? Like...
Listen, I'm the magnificent, the mathematical, magical misfit. Technique is tactical, clap at you and your bitches. My rap terrific, my rapping is explicit. I'm active, accurate with slapping up you bitches. Factual rap that's whack when you kick it. Gas you catch forever in my district. Think you whack, I think I'm nice. Fuck up your view like Frank at the fight.
He said, I think you whack, I think I'm nice. That's the thing about him though, like if you ask him who his favorite rapper was, he'll say me. And like I was watching one of his interviews and he's like, and somebody asked him like, who do you listen to? He's like, me. What the fuck, man?
Love the attitude, when you kick it. Gas you catch forever in my district. Think you whack, I think I'm nice. Fuck up your view like Frank at the fight. Fuck around and get shanked by a knife, shot by a shotty. Spanked in the fight, the life of the party. Late night when I'm out for some fun, yo. I'm out with my spouse at the house of a fungo. Hey. Dominican place, diminish the plate. Smoke a bone, then fart, the decision escape. I make nice rap shit. Great life, straight fight, A-blank tactics.
Imperious Rex.
Go back.
Played them out for some shotty. Spanked in the fight, the life of the party. Late night when I'm out for some fun, yo. I'm out with my spouse at the house of a fungo. Dominican place, diminish the plate. Smoke a bone, then fart, the decision escape.
He's just like talking about his night out. Got a plate.
Dominican place, diminish the plate. Smoke a
Dominican plates, diminish the plate.
Bone, then fart, the decision escape. I make nice rap shit. Great life, straight fight, A-blank tactics.
I make nice rap shit?
I make nice rap shit. Great life, straight fight, A-blank tactics.
Imperious Rex.
Fucking fire, man. That's the thing, though. He doesn't even have to try, yo. Like, that's what I appreciate about P. Like, he doesn't even have to try. And he just goes off. You could tell. Like, it just comes naturally to him. Like, he doesn't need a warm up. He doesn't need to do anything. He'll just get on the mic and just go off. hope you guys like that reaction. Obviously, Rap Professor Sean P, 2 thumbs up. Could give it 4 if I was Goro from Mortal Kombat, but I can't. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. This is part 1. I'm about to put up the check out part 2. It should be up obviously by the time I put this up. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope I changed your mind about Sean P. If you haven't heard of him before, like I said, a lot of people think know that he's a fucking god in the underground community, but not a lot of people know about him. So I just think it's my civic duty, if I can, to spread more news about him or to expose him more, essentially. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out part 2. Let me know what you guys think. Until then, take it easy. Be safe, even though you're going to see me here in a couple minutes because you're going to click on part 2, right? Yeah, I appreciate that. Laters.